Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is episode 2 of Learning Curve. I'm your girl, Christy Joe, and we're here today to learn about something a lot more fun than last time. It's also really cute and a lot fluffier than Iceland. We're here today to learn about bunnies, and I am using the term bunny instead of the term rabbit purposely. If we're talking about rabbits, there's a lot of different breeds, maybe somewhere in the 40s, depending on where you're sourcing your information from. And today we're just talking about your typical bunny rabbit that most Americans would have as a pet in their home. So, science cannot really accurately determine when bunnies were first domesticated. And that's because there's not a lot of skeletal differences between a domesticated bunny and a wild rabbit. And this is for a number of different reasons, but because we can't pinpoint a specific date on the scientific timeline, we're not going to name one here, because when you come here, you get good information. We might not be the smoothest here, we might not be the best rehearsed, might not even be edited. This might just be us hanging out, but the information you're going to get here is always going to be solid information, and that's what I can promise you. So, bunnies were first used as food in Roman times. And this is because the Catholic Church let us all know that rabbits are, in fact, fish. You heard that, right? And because Catholics cannot eat meat on Fridays during Lent, they can eat fish. Rabbits became a very popular food source. And that's how rabbits and people first really started commingling. So female bunnies are called does, males are called bucks, and babies are known as kits or kittens. One of the most commonly known facts about bunnies is that they're really, really good at reproducing. So let's just take a moment and go over all those numbers. So male rabbits reach sexual maturity and can start breeding at about 4 months of age, females at about 5 to 6 months of age. Females carry babies for 31 to 33 days and can have anywhere from 1 to 12 kits per litter. The average is going to be 6. Females can breed up to 7 times in a year. So just to crunch the numbers for you, one bunny could be having up to 150 kittens per year if she is getting pregnant at every opportunity. Signs of pregnancy include nest building. So little baby bunnies can be nice and warm. Also, moms will begin to pull out their fur because bunnies actually make blankets out of their own fur to keep their little babies warm. I don't know if it gets any cuter. So, when a doe gives birth, it's called kindling. It takes about 15 minutes and it usually happens really early in the morning. Now, if you do have pet bunnies at home that happen to have kittens, you're going to want to separate the parents. And it's not because of what you think, guys. That dad is not going to hurt anyone. It's all about the love when it comes to bunnies. And females can actually get pregnant only 1 hour after giving birth. So learn your lesson. Let's slow them down. Today, rabbits are found on every continent in the world except for Antarctica, but half of that population is right here in North America. We really do love them. So, as mentioned earlier, rabbits and people really started to get to know each other way back in the Roman times. And one of our fun facts today is that Spain is actually land of the rabbits. The word Spain comes from a Phoenician word Hispania, and that word means actually land of the rock hyrax. Stay with me now. So the Phoenicians who were coming to the Iberian Peninsula looked around and saw lots of bunny rabbits, but they thought that they were dassies. Dassies are a rodent that is really common, especially in South Africa, and their actual name is the rock hyrax. They're more commonly known as the dassie. So when these people saw bunnies, they thought that they were dassies, and they named it Land of the Dassies. But they were really talking about rabbits. So this is one of Spain itself's fun facts about the country, that although it is the land of the rabbits, it's a mistranslation. So dassies are rodents, but rabbits are not. Rabbits are actually lagomorphs, and there are only a few animals that fit into this classification. Rabbits are probably the only one that you're familiar with. The difference between lagomorphs and rodents are very small. Lagomorphs have an extra pair of incisors. There are some small skeletal differences between the two, and lagomorphs also have small flaps of skin near their mouth and their nostrils. Rabbits actually can burrow into tunnels and big systems of tunnels. These are known as warrens. Rabbits are vegetarians, and their teeth, like humans' fingernails, continue to grow forever. Now, their diet kind of requires this. It naturally grinds those teeth down. But again, if you do have a bunny as a pet, this is something that requires care and attention. Rabbits are used as symbols in all sorts of different ancient cultures, current cultures, and we're just going to take a couple moments to go over a few of those. There's way too many for us to really take the time to explore them all, but some interesting ones. Ancient Egyptians believed that rabbits were lucky animals that brought good fortune. They associated rabbits with the moon and believed that they had magical powers. In Native American culture, rabbits represent fertility and abundance. The Pawnee tribe believed that rabbits could communicate with the spirit world, while the Navajo tribe associated rabbits with rain and abundance. In Chinese culture, rabbits symbolize longevity, fertility, and good fortune. According to the Chinese zodiac, people born in the year of the rabbit are believed to possess strong character traits such as creativity, empathy, and intelligence. Similarly, rabbits symbolized growth, abundance, and new beginnings in Celtic culture. There are lots of examples of rabbits in literature and media. I think we're all pretty familiar with things like Bugs Bunny, the White Rabbit, and Alice in Wonderland, and I don't think we need to take the time to go over this. I really am making a point to try and keep this video shorter than the last one for you. Rabbit symbolism is evident in various spiritual and religious practices. In Christianity, rabbits represent rebirth, resurrection, particularly during Easter celebrations. The rabbit's ability to reproduce quickly also signifies fertility and new life. This is probably, the next one here, is probably my favorite thing that I found in all of my research. In Buddhism, rabbits symbolize humility, kindness, and compassion. And one of the really popular stories in Buddhism is that of a hungry traveler who comes across a rabbit. And the rabbit sees that this traveler is hungry and offers his life so the traveler can have a meal. And this, of course, shows the virtues of generosity and selflessness, which are both very important in that religion. In shamanism, rabbits represent intuition, fertility, and transformation. The rabbit's ability to navigate the underground tunnels signifies the journey into the unknown and discovering new truths. And finally, we're going to wrap it up with the fun facts, guys. Rabbits perform an athletic leap known as a binky when they get really excited, and this is super cute. Check it out the next time you're bored. They actually jump and twist and kick in the air, and it's absolutely adorable. Rabbits' eyes are on the side of their head, and they can see almost all the way around them. Their ears also rotate 180 degrees, so they can hear very well. And both of these traits are very important since rabbits are a prey animal. However, rabbits have a blind spot directly in front of their face. Rabbits have a really thick and good coat, talking about their fur. And because of this, they're actually not able to sweat anywhere on their body except through the pads on the bottoms of their feet. Rabbits purr just like cats do when they're content and relaxed. And finally, I don't know how fun this fact is, but it's a fact nonetheless. And this is how we're going to end this video, guys. Rabbits poop 2 different ways. And one of these poops is a regular part of their diet. They need it for protein and for some other bodily functions. And there you go, guys. You might not look at rabbits the same. So, last item. Let's find out what we're learning about next time. Next time, we are learning about dark matter. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this one, but We're going down a rabbit hole. And on that note, I'll see you next time.